Who's 15? Oh, wait, I guess. Hill.
Good evening and welcome into Spectator Gymnasium as we have a boys basketball game coming your way tonight as the Perry Pirates will host the Beechwood Bison. The Pirates coming off a win earlier this week when they defeated Chardon 79 to 63. This is game number 13 here for the Pirates as they sit at 6-6 here on this 2019-2020 season. Gene Winters, Ethan Hicks with you, and Ethan, it's been a while since I've been with you. You've been able to see a couple of the boys' games here lately. Just give us your overall thoughts on what you've seen so far on this 500 season.
Yeah, the two most recent games I saw were the Harvey loss and the West Geauga loss. And in both of those, the in Harvey, they really just got beat. Harvey ran a really successful 2-3 zone, so we'll see if Beechwood tries to emulate that here in this game. And then in West Geauga, it came down to the end, but their star player was able to pull it out for them as Beechwood takes it down the floor.
Yeah, Perry won the opening toss. It was a Covison miss as that three-pointer goes up, and just off the front of the rim, that was Jalen Minter. It was Nate Covison coming down with it. Your starting five for the Pirates: Jake Covison, Nate Covison, Drew Schiano, Devon Holbert, and Jalen Anderson. Your starting five for the Pirates. 0-0 score. 30 seconds here have gone off the clock in the third quarter. Jake Covison puts up a runner and good. Jake Covison, very good freshman season so far.
Yeah, he's been excellent, just like his older brother Nate. And typically that shot from the foul line, the pull-up contested jumper, isn't something you want to see your player makes, but he knocks it down, and we'll put two on the board for the Pirates.
Another three-pointer comes up short. That one by Darrell Houston. Rebound pulled it in by Holbert. Gets it up to Covison. No good. Nate Covison with the rebound. Schiano thought about the three for a moment. Swings it up top to Covison. Back inside. It's stolen away. Bison coming the other way. That's Darrell Houston going up strong. Out of control. Nice defensive play there by Nate Covison to stop the momentum of Houston.
And the Pirates with good defense there. Coach Isofano, in a statement he made to us, said that defense is really one of the reasons why the Pirates, after coming off such a successful season last year, have struggled a little bit more this season. And we'll see if they're able to do a better job of executing defensively tonight.
Devon Holbert had that one go off his leg as he made a nice move to get inside the paint. Just kicked it right out. So another turnover by the Pirates. 6:30 to go here in the first quarter. Pirates with a 2-0 lead over Beechwood as Houston trying to work on Holbert. He gets down, fadeaway shot, and it's going to get stuck on the side of the backboard. It's going to be a jump ball, and that should stay with the Bison.
It's a unique scenario, and nice dribbling there by Houston. He was able to get open and create that shot opportunity, but to no avail as it got stuck in the hoop there.
And you're going to see Houston shooting a lot. He's had two 20-point games in the last two games, 27 versus Hawken in their last game, 24 against Edgewood, as that was almost an over and back as Houston has it, goes behind the back, skip pass over to 31, three-pointer up, no good. I believe that's Thornton Jr. That's what we're going to go with as Jalen Anderson goes the other way, able to lay that one in for Anderson.
And a nice job, Holbert there, slinging the ball down the court to Anderson. Excellent vision there, and also good execution by Holbert on the pass. And that's something as a wide receiver, we saw him play football, so we could definitely see him catching the ball, but he was a former quarterback at Harvey, so that's maybe where some of those throwing abilities come through as the ball is knocked out of play.
Houston trying to get it inside to Luke Bennett, the freshman that wears number 14 for Beechwood. but it is hit out. Last touch by Bennett, so it'll be Pirate ball as the Bison are looking for their first basket here of the ball game. 4-0 your score. 5:49 to go here in the first quarter. As Devon Holbert will get this ball inbounded to Schiano. Schiano works over to his right. He's being pressured by Minter. Gets it back over to Holbert. Wide open three for Cubison, and it's good. Nate Cubison hits on his first three-pointer of the ball game. He's coming in at 34% from behind the arc.
And both the Cubison boys excellent shooters, and Nate proving it there again.
As Houston tries to go around the back again, forces it up top to Bennett. Bennett tried to bounce it inside. It's stolen by Anderson. Anderson is going to get fouled by Houston. Nope. It's going to go against the Pirates. I thought they were going to call it against Houston for a little bit of aggressive defense there, but instead it's just going to be a turnover. Last touch by Jalen Anderson. 7-0 your score. 5:10 to go here in the first quarter. As Jalen Minter, the sophomore, brings it up. He splits the Perry defense, up off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled in by Mo Jones. He's trying to work on Nate Cubison. He's going to reset as he hands it off to Houston. Houston into the paint. Step back jumper, no good. Rebound pulled in by Bennett. Bennett trying to go up strong, and he hits. Luke Bennett scores the first point for the Bison. 7-2 your score. A 7-0 run for the Pirates has finally come to an end after about 3 minutes and 10 seconds to open up this first quarter.
Back to that Anderson steal, Gene. Something that Jalen's able to do a great job of is having quick hands and force those turnovers, but a lot of the times he can get a little sloppy on his ball handling coming down the court. He'll either travel or maybe he'll lose it out of bounds like he did there, so hopefully he can clear that up as the season progresses, as Cubison is good from the far side corner of the arc.
Jake Cubison now with 5 points here tonight. He's coming in averaging 11.1 points per ball game. Nice spin move there by Houston. He's going to be fouled. I believe that's going to go against Devon Holbert. That will be his first foul and the team's first as well. So Houston will head to the line for the Bison. Daryl Houston wears number 11. He's a junior. And as we talked about a little bit earlier, Houston has two 20-plus point games over the last two games as the first free throw is up and good. Houston now on the board. 10-3 the score, 4:09 to go here in the first quarter. As Houston, one dribble, puts up the second free throw, hits on both. 10-4 your score now as Holbert looks to get the ball inbounded into Jake Cubison, back over to Holbert. Holbert's going to get it up front. Thought Nate Cubison was going to keep going, but he stopped at the three-point line. Mo Jones comes up with it. Jones working on Holbert. He drives. Tries to hand it off to Houston. Houston working on Jake Cubison instead. They get it back out to Mo Jones. He puts up a three, no good. Jalen Anderson pulls the rebound, and the Pirates are heading back the other way as Anderson gets it into Schiano. Schiano working on Jones. Pass over to Nate Cubison. Cubison back to Schiano. Schiano with a little jab step. Gets it off to Anderson. Anderson back to his left. Hops in the middle, and it's going to be a last touch by the Bison. Nice move there by Anderson.
Something that the Pirates really struggled with in that Harvey game was ball movement in the offensive zone. That 2-3 zone really shut us down, and the Pirates with a lot better ball movement tonight, which is obviously reassuring since they lost that game.
Nice pass there, just off the mark by Jalen Anderson. His ball comes back the other way. Shot goes up by Houston, and he hits. Houston now with the last 4 points in this game. Last 4 points for the Bison as Nate Cubison brings it back up, finds Jalen Anderson. I think he was trying to get it over to Jake Cubison. Instead, hit the rim. Houston has it, comes back the other way, coast to coast, no good. Holbert pulls down the rebound. He falls, he had to push it out. Mo Jones has it, working on Cubison. They slow it down now as the shot was faked by Jalen Minter. Back up top to Houston. Houston drives again, lays it up and in. That's 6 straight points now for Houston, and it's a 2-point ball game, 10-8 with 2:40 to go here first quarter.
And the Pirates just with a few sloppy mistakes here as Holbert turns the ball over there.
And that's kind of a smart foul. It was a 3-on-1 break if he did not foul there. So for Holbert, that's now going to be his second. That's the only disadvantage of trying to stop that play in the manner that he did, because he will now check out, and Desmond Malone will check in. Malone checking in, 2.4 points per ball game. Pulls down 2 rebounds. The junior Where's number 12 for the Pirates? Is Houston. Jab step again, just off the mark. Rebound pulled in by Malone. They're coming back the other way. Gets it out to Anderson. Anderson has it. Back to Cubison. It's going to be picked off, and it's going to be another basket here. Nope, just off the mark for Daryl Houston. Had the easy layup. Maybe the footsteps of Cubison made him rush it a little bit, but Houston should have probably laid that one in and tied this ball game, but instead it'll be 10-8 with 2:15 to go here in the first quarter.
Houston had some really fancy layups made in warm-ups. However, he's not able to come down with the easy one in the game as Cubison will inbound for the Pirates.
So you have both Cubisons, Drew Schiano, Jalen Anderson, and Desmond Malone, your 5 on the floor right now for the Pirates. As Mo Jones brings the pressure again on Schiano. It's going to be stolen away by Houston. Houston's going to try it again. This time he's off the mark again with his layup. There was Minter to pull it down. Jones thought about a 3. Instead, the Bison are going to slow it down for a moment as they get it back to Jalen Minter. The sophomore goes to his right into the paint, throws up a crazy shot. He's going to be fouled. We'll see if it goes against Jake Cubison. I believe he held up a 15. I don't think that should have been on Nate. They will give it to Nate, so that will be his first, team third.
Who was definitely whacked by somebody, but there was definitely a sea of hands in there, so it's kind of unclear.
Jalen Minter heading to the line for the Bison, puts up the first one. It rattles in.
And a few sloppy turnovers have really put the Bison back into this game. At one point, the Pirates were up, I think 10-4. Now
Yes.
the score 10-9 with the Bison with the opportunity to tie it up here. But just like Coach Isofano mentioned, a little bit of lack of execution has been hurting the Pirates late in this first quarter.
Drew Schiano checks out. Noah Stevenson checks in. This is now an 8-0 run for the Bison as it is now tied 10-10 with 1:53 to go here in the first quarter. Perry started with a 7-0 run. They were up 7-0 to start this ball game, 7-2, and then it was this 8-0 run as Stevenson able to follow that one in, stop the run, and give the Pirates a lead.
Yeah, Cubison had to put the ball up really quick there to avoid a block, but Stevenson did a nice job of coming in there, getting the rebound, and then finishing.
Daryl Houston again pulling down the offensive board. That one just off the mark, but Houston will go to the line for the Bison. Houston is going to be a problem, it looks like, even all night here for the Pirates. Houston already with 6 points in this ball game. He has 6 of the 10 Bison points. Already 2 for 2 from the free throw line here today as he puts the next one up and in. So a nice opening quarter here for Daryl Houston, the junior for the Bison, as the second one goes up and rattles out. Stevenson comes down with the rebound as Jake Cubison will bring it up for the Pirates. Under 90 seconds to go here, first quarter. Back up top to Cubison. Jake Cubison with it. Tries to go around the back. Nothing there. Pulls it back out up top to Anderson. Anderson on the right side. Tried to get it inside to Malone just off the mark, and it's going to be another turnover by the Pirates. Just a little bit of a poor execution there again by the Pirates and Jalen Anderson.
And that's something that's plagued the Pirates in football, and it seems like it has on the court as well.
As we're with 1:10 to go, as Houston makes his move on Malone. Almost a step back jumper, but gets it to Jashawn Minter, and that's going to be a traveling violation, so the ball will go back to the Pirates. They have a 1-point lead, 65 seconds to go here first quarter. 12-11 your score. As Stevenson gets it up to Cubison, it's going to be stripped away and out. That was a nice play there by Minter after turning the ball over, coming back and making a nice defensive stop against Nate Cubison.
Anderson will inbound for the Pirates.
Yep, Jalen Anderson, the one to inbound here. He finds Nate Cubison. Cubison up top to Jake. He puts up a 3, rattles in and out. Rebound pulled in by Cubison, by Stevenson. Bounce pass over to Malone. He's stuck in traffic, nothing there. Nate Cubison comes up with it. Short off the mark. Looked like he was fouled and no good. Is that what almost went?
Just a pile of bodies under the hoop there. A couple of missed layups and guys fighting for rebounds, and the Pirates are lucky to maintain possession.
I guess they're not going to call that a shooting foul as Cubison and the Pirates have to inbound here. 40 seconds to go as Nate Cubison just off the mark with that three-pointer. Minter comes down with it, gets it across midcourt as Minter gets it over to Mo Jones. Jones back to Minter. Minter here on the right side with Anderson in front of him. Goes behind the back, tried a little jump stop as he runs into Cubison, knocks him down, and it will be a foul on number 10. That will be 2 team fouls now, as the Pirates will have the ball with 27 seconds to go, up by 1, 12-11 your score, as Stevenson will be the one to inbound, and we have a hold going against number 24, and that will be Skoll. Ari Skoll with his first. He's going to check out. Checking in is number 15, Andrew Hill, checking back in. He was one of the starters earlier for the Bison. Did not have a point here so far in the first quarter, as this one's going to be picked off by Houston. Houston, little floater in the paint, and good.
And we haven't seen Houston shoot a lot from behind the arc tonight, but man, is he good at driving to the basket, as the Pirates are struggling here to get the ball across the half-court line with this tough press that Beechwood's been running all night.
We have a double dribble going against Cubison, and that's Jake Cubison, 1 point lead here for the Bison. They've really closed out this half fantastically against the Pirates here, as they had an 8-0 run. They took tie game 10-10, and now they have a 13-12 lead as Minter tried to go coast to coast. Stevenson pulls down the rebound. They're going to have to put it up from half court. Nate Cubison over the top of the backboard, and will end the first quarter. The Pirates down by 1, 13-12. The Beechwood Bison have the lead. We'll get Ethan's thoughts on the first quarter when we come back here at Spectator Gymnasium.
When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Chandis Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495. When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Chandis Richards,
Back here at Spectator Gymnasium, the Pirates find themselves down by 1. Gene Winters, Ethan Hicks with you. And Ethan, that first quarter, the Pirates controlled the first 4 minutes, and Beechwood really took over there in the second part of the first quarter.
Yeah, Gene, the Pirates really should be winning here right now, but a few sloppy turnovers, and then Daryl Houston of the Bison getting hot. He had a few nice cuts into the lane to get some layups for the Bison there at the end of that first quarter, and just a lack of execution on behalf of the Pirates and just turning the ball over and not playing good defense. And we'll see if they can make any adjustments here in the second quarter.
A couple of weeks ago, talking with Coach Isofano, he told me that they're looking for a better overall job by the defense, the transition defense and overall effort. He believes that the defense is what is holding this team back from being a better basketball team, and I think a lot of that was displayed here in the first quarter as Houston will head back to the free throw line. This will already be his 5th free throw attempt, as he leads all scorers with 9 points in this ball game. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He hit the shot, so it's just going to be a 1, and he's going to come up short as he tried to get the old-fashioned three-point play, but it's going to be an offensive rebound pulled in. Minter's going to have it up top with Anderson in front of him. Minter again. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Is it going to be against Schiano, or will it be against Anderson? It's actually going to go against Malone.
Okay.
So already 16 fouls, even with only 20 seconds off the clock here. One more, it's going to be 1 and 1s here for the Bison as Nate Cubison comes down with that rebound. Pirates find themselves down by 3, 15-12 your score, 7:30 to go here in the first half. As we bring you this game here from Spectator Gymnasium, Drew Schiano tried to get that one up. He's fouled. He's going to head to the free throw line, as that foul will go against Mo Jones. Schiano coming in, averaging 13.3 points per ball game, looking for his first points here of this ball game.
And Schiano really on fire early this season, shooting from behind the arc, and he's struggled a little bit in these past few games, so hopefully he can turn that around tonight and put up some points for the Pirates that they desperately need right now.
Not that he's been to the free throw line a lot as he hit both of those, but Drew coming in as a 46% free throw shooter. Last year shot 77% from the free throw line, so maybe a couple more opportunities coming up will get him back on track, as that was last touch by Houston. So the Pirates, as the Pirates look to take the lead here, get the lead back as they are down by one, as Cubison inbounds it to Malone. Malone up top, almost to Anderson. It's picked off, but it's going to be out of bounds on the Bison, as it was a nice steal there by Mo Jones, but as he came down with it, stepped on the baseline.
Yeah, it looked like he was almost in the clear there to get a layup, but stepped out of bounds, and the Pirates will maintain possession.
Malone checks out, and Holbert checks back in for the Pirates. So your five on the floor right now: Schiano, Nate Cubison, Devon Holbert, Jaden Anderson, and Gavin Richards are your five on the floor right now for the Pirates, as Holbert gets himself into the paint. Skip pass over to Schiano. Schiano has an open three, puts it up, and it airballs. As the ball is pulled in by Mo Jones, he's going to start to bring it back the other way. Gets it over to Minter. Jalen Minter passes it to Deshaun Minter as he goes layup and in.
And the Bison continuing to drive to the basket, and they're on a little bit of a run here yet again.
So I was just going to bring up to you, a lot of their points coming with inside the paint. They are making a living in there as Anderson has it, and it's going to be a foul on the Bison. I thought at first that was going to go against Anderson. Instead, it's going to be a foul, on Deshaun Minter. That will be his first, team now fifth for the Bison. Nate Cubison will check out. Jake Cubison will check in for the Pirates. Cubison, Jake that is, with 5 points in the first quarter, as he had a little bit of a breather. 6:30 to go here, first quarter, as the Pirates find themselves down by 3. 17-14 your score, as Devon Holbert puts up that jumper, no good. Last touch by Richards as he tried to get that offensive rebound. It went off his hands and out, so it will be Bison ball as Houston will bring it up for the Bison. Nice pass back. Shot just off the mark by Jalen Minter. Jaden Anderson able to pull down that rebound. Gets it out to Jake Cubison. Cubison over to Schiano. Schiano thought about the three. Instead gets it over to Holbert. Holbert brings it around from the corner back up top to Cubison. Tried to get it inside to Holbert. It's going to be stolen away. And up and almost up and in, as that will put Minter back to the line. That should be a foul on Cubison. And that will be Jake Cubison's first.
I wouldn't be surprised here if we see the Pirates put Anderson and Richards on Minter. They're two of the better athletes on the team. They aren't necessarily the best shooters, but something we've seen them do very effectively in the past is to get some of the starters like Holbert and Anderson a breather. They'll put out pops and Javin just to play some good defense, and they really are quite good at that. So hopefully they can put those guys in there and get more stops against Minter and Jones as they're driving to the basket.
So the Andersons will flip-flop. Nate Cubison will check back in for Richards. So it's Jalen Anderson, Holbert, both Cubisons and Drew Schiano, your five on the floor, as Jalen Minter gets ready to put up his second free throw. Up and good. He is now a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line, as Luke Bennett will check in. Checking out will be Andrew Hill. The Bison up by 5 now, 19-14 your score. Just under 6 minutes to go here in this first half, as Jake Cubison is met with a double team, able to break it. Up top to Anderson in the corner. Anderson puts up a three. That's going to come up short. Rebound able to be pulled in by Anderson. Up top to Schiano. Schiano drives, finds Holbert. Nice play there for the Pirates, as Devon Holbert is now on the board.
Great vision there by Schiano, seeing Holbert open there near the basket as he ran across the baseline, and the quarterback with an excellent pass to Holbert to set him up for the easy layup.
That's going to be a last touch by the Bison. And again, going back to something Coach Ice told us a couple weeks ago, he wants to see improved ball movement and the quality of shots. I think you were able to see that on that last display. They had a couple of extra passes trying to get it to the open man, and they were able to connect on that last basket to cut the lead of the Bison back to 3. Oh, and we're going to have a foul on Holbert. You could see that one coming from a mile away. Unfortunately for Holbert, that's now his 3rd. Coach Ice is going to have a tough decision here with the senior.
And Coach Istefano does not like the call, but I do think Holbert's feet were moving there as he set the screen, although that's always a very tough one to call in basketball.
So Holbert will check out. Malone will check back in. Malone checks back in. He had 1 foul in the first quarter. Again, Desmond Malone averaging just about 2.5 points per ball game, as the Bison will take a 30-second timeout. So we'll take it with them. 19-16 your score. The Pirates find themselves down by 3 here at Spectator Gymnasium.
When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Chandice Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495.
We played just about 3 minutes here in this second quarter. The Pirates have scored 4 points in this quarter. The Bison with 3. Ethan, it's been a little rough going here for both teams offensively.
Yeah, the Pirates, they've had some decent ball movement, but they've had a couple steals go against them as Anderson gets the ball for the Pirates, and just a little bit of sloppiness has cost the Pirates here in the beginning of the second quarter, as it did in the end of the first, but hopefully they're able to clear that up moving forward.
That three-pointer by Jake Covison rattled in and out. We're going to have a foul against the Bison. That is going to go against, I believe, number 1. Nope, number 2, so Mo Jones. For Jones, that will be his 2nd. Now team 6th for the Bison, so 1 more. The Pirates can get themselves to a 1-and-1 situation with 4:45 to go here in the first half as Jake Covison picks up his dribble, almost stolen away, gets it back, drives, puts it up, and it's going to be a foul going against Deshaun Minter. Deshaun Minter with his 2nd, as Covison will head to the free throw line.
And that'll put both teams into 1-and-1 now.
Nate Covison, a 74% free throw shooter on the season. First attempt here of the night is up and in. For Jake Covison, he now has 6 points. He leads the Pirates with those 6 points, as the Pirates have 17 now, 18 points here in this opening half. Covison came in averaging just over 11 points per ball game, 3.7 rebounds, almost 2 assists, as Houston again drives, able to pitch it underneath, and it's going to be a tie-up and a jump ball. Possession arrow should go to the Pirates. Nice play there by Malone. Jalen Anderson will be the one to inbound here. 19-18 your score. Pirates find themselves down by 1. Just under 4:30 to go here in this first quarter, as Schiano is met by Jones. Gets it over to Malone, into the corner to Covison. Jake Covison works to his left, a little runner in the paint and in. Jake Covison now with 9 points, as Houston was out of control, able to keep his balance enough to get that one. I thought there was a travel there for a second. Bison continue with it as Houston will get it back up top, slow things down for a moment as we're under 4 minutes to go here first half. As Nate Covison trying to stay in front of Houston, made him put up a 3, no good, but another offensive rebound pulled in by the Bison as Minter gets it back up top to Houston. Nate Covison in front of him. Luke Bennett now with it, almost tipped away there by Anderson. Instead it gets to the hands of Houston. He drives to his right, step back jumper just off the back of the rim, no good, but another offensive rebound pulled in by the Bison.
And the Pirates have done a good job of shutting Houston down as he drives in the lane, as the Bison will pick up an and one there on Minter's layup.
I'll tell you the one thing, and we've talked about it a lot. The Bison are looking for contact. They're going in the paint. They're looking to make contact and try to get that extra, either the free throws or that extra shot here from the free throw line, as Minter will put up his first. It's going to rattle off the rim and in. So Minter now with 5. The senior has had two very productive games. Had a 28-point game, against Hawken in their last game, and 22 against Lakewood Edgewood, as Minter now has 5 in the ball game here tonight. Pirates down by 2 as Jake Cubison finds Malone. Malone with a little runner and in. Desmond Malone on the board.
And that'll tie things back up at 22 all.
As Houston pitches it out to Minter. Minter working on Malone. Nice strip there by Anderson. Last touch off the thigh of Minter, so it will be Pirate ball. The Pirates looking to take the lead here. As Ethan mentioned, 22-22 your score. 3 minutes to go first half. As Anderson trying to get it in. It's going to be tipped off by the hands of Minter and out of bounds. The Pirates are coming very close to 5-second violations as they're trying to figure out this pressure that the Bison are putting on here as they bring this full court press.
Yeah, and the Bison have executed that very effectively throughout this game, and that's part of the reason why they have so many steals that have cost the Pirates.
Minter likes whatever the student section is saying to him as he shook hands with a student in the front row as Shiano has it, and it's going to be a kick by Houston. Remain Pirate ball, 2:54 to go, 22-22 your score, as Jake Cubison will get set to inbound here for the Pirates. Pirates looking to pick up their 7th win of the season as Shiano gets it in the backcourt. He has Minter in front of him. Shiano trying to work to his right. Both Cubisons were basically in the same spot. Nate Cubison skip pass over to Shiano. Almost a screen there by Anderson. Nice little pick and roll play as Anderson was a little bit too far under the hoop, but an offensive rebound by Nate Cubison as he is able to put that one back for the Pirates, and they have the lead. Houston comes back the other way, nothing there. Last touch by Malone, but a nice offensive possession there for the Pirates to retake the lead.
And a couple times the Pirates, they've had somebody drive to the basket and miss the layup, but somebody was always able to pick up the offensive rebound, and that's something they've done a really good job of executing tonight.
Mo Jones able to inbound. It gets it to Houston. Anderson now trying to stay in front of Houston. They switch over to Malone. They get it back out to Jones. Jones back up top to Houston. They want to bring some pressure. Coach Ice wants a double team here on Houston. 3 guys able to meet him. Nice block there by Shiano as another offensive rebound was put back by Houston before Nate Cubison was able to pull it down. Gets it out to his brother Jake. Jake trying to push it here for the Pirates. Finds Drew Shiano, who sets up for a 3, and he got it. It looked like he was fouled, but Drew Shiano hits a 3, and the Pirates now on a mini 5-0 run. 27-22 as Houston again drives right inside of the paint. That one off the mark. Cubison had it, but they're going to call a foul on Nate Cubison. For Cubison, that will be his 2nd. And this will send a Bison to the line.
And that'll be the Pirates' 10th foul of the night.
And I believe this will be Kalen Clark heading to the free throw line for the Bison. He puts up the first one. He hits. As the Bison are having a very good first half here from the free throw line. They have only missed 1 of the 10 shots that they've had from the free throw line, as the second one from Clark is up and in. So the Bison cut the lead back to 3. The Pirates up 27-24, 1:40 to go. Jake Cubison has it with Luke Bennett in front of him. Gets it out to Shiano. I should give those last 2 free throws to Bennett. He was number 14, not 24, as I previously stated. As Cubison, nice little spin move, lost control of it, into the hands of Minter. Minter trying to push it into the paint, and in. Jalen Minter with his first field goal of the game. He now has 6, and it's a 1-point ball game. Nice bounce pass there, as that's going to send Nate Cubison to the line, but nice bounce pass from Jake to Nate on that last possession.
Yeah, definitely a connection between the brothers there, as Hill is the one who commits the foul for Beechwood. He doesn't like it, but it was pretty clear to me that he whacked Cubison's arm as he went up for the layup, as he'll shoot 2 for the Pirates with
With
1 minute and 17 seconds remaining in the first half.
I was going to say, like Drew Shiano, Nate Cubison has not had success from the free throw line yet this year, coming in at 45% after last year shooting 71% from the free throw line, but he connects on his first. Second one up and good as well, as Nate Covison now has 7 points in this ball game. And it's back to a 3-point lead as Minter gets it over to Jones. Jones drives back up top to Hill. Hill over to Jones. Jones puts up a three in front of Schiano, no good. Desmond Malone has it, gets it up top to Nate Covison. This should be an easy lay-in. Nope. A little defensive pressure there by Andrew Hill. It will be a foul on Hill, and Nate Covison will head back to the free throw line.
So Covison really with a chance here to improve his free throw percentage for the season.
Covison just hit the last two. 3-point lead for the Pirates as we're under 1 minute to go. Nate Covison puts the first one up and rattles that one home. Covison now with 8 points in this ball game. He's the second leading scorer here for the Pirates behind Jake. As there's a late substitution here, as number 15 Andrew Hill will head to the bench for a moment, and it was Deshaun Minter checking back in as Covison puts up his second, and that one is good as well. So a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line. As Houston again drives, it's going to be a foul going against Jalen Anderson. For Anderson, that will be his first. And now it's foul number 10 for the Pirates, as Houston will head back to the free throw line, having a fantastic first half here for the Bison.
And ever since Houston made a few layups early, the Pirates have elected to foul whenever he got close to the basket on a drive, and that's really what's gotten them into foul trouble with 11 team fouls here in the first half.
This will be free throw number 12 coming up for the Bison here in the first half. If Houston sinks this, and he does, they are 11 of 12 from the free throw line. That's really what's keeping them in this game. It's back to a 3-point game with the Pirates leading at 31-28. But 11 of 12 from the free throw line is what is keeping the Bison in this game with the Pirates. As Jalen Anderson inbounds it to Covison. Jake Covison with Houston all over him, gets it across midcourt. It's going to be stolen away by Minter. Minter coming the other way, and we're going to have a travel as Minter was looking for the contact, stuttered his feet a little bit, and the ball will go back to the Pirates.
And the Bison with another steal there, and the Pirates lucky that it didn't cost them a 2-point reduction on their lead.
First-year Bison head coach David Krasnow not happy with that last traveling call. I'm not sure if he's more upset with the officials or with Minter, the senior guard, who had an easy basket, as Schiano's going to head to the free throw line for the Pirates. Schiano 2 for 2 in this quarter from the free throw line. Looking for point number 6 here, as the first one is up and good. It will be Minter checking out and Andrew Hill checking back in for Buffalo. Speaking Buffalo Bison, it's just habit for Beechwood, as Schiano hits both of those.
The logo is actually quite similar. It's just the colors are very different.
You say Bison enough, you just think Buffaloes. As Thornton puts up a three, no good. Jake Covison comes down with it. Covison trying to split two defenders, and he does. 20 seconds to go, finds Nate. Nate for three. Nope, but Jake Covason's going to pull down the rebound. Schiano's wide open for three, just off the mark. Rebound pulled in by the Bison. Houston's going to push it the other way with 7 seconds to go. 5 seconds on the clock. 4, 3 into the paint, puts up a runner, no good. Back tip by Hill, and it's going to count. So Hill will hit that right at the buzzer. So it will be a 33-30 halftime score. The Pirates with that 3-point lead. They were down 1 after one quarter, now up by 3. Ethan, what did you like in the latter part of that second half when both teams really started to get their offenses going?
Well, obviously the Pirates have the lead again, so that's always good news, and that's really because they've done a better job of moving the ball on offense and preventing Beechwood from driving to the basket. Some things they can really still clean up, though, are mainly on the defensive side of the ball. We're still struggling to defend Beechwood as they're slashing and attacking towards the basket, and that's part of the reason why there was 10 team fouls in that first half. But overall, the Pirates are up by 3 at halftime. It's good news.
Pirates scored 21 points in that third quarter, but on the flip side, They gave up 17. So 33-30 your score here at the half. We'll get some halftime stats and bring you the second half when we come back here from Spectator Gymnasium.
When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Candace Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495. When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Candace Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495. When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Candace Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495. When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Candace Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495. When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Candace Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495. When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Candace Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495. When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Candace Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495. When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Candace Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495. When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Chandis Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495. When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Chandis Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand.
Where are these guys coming from?
Back here at the half, 33-30, the halftime score, as the Pirates have the lead against the Beechwood Bison. Gene Winters and Athletic Director TJ Rockwell with me. TJ, back and forth there in the second quarter. The Pirates able to come back.
Started out the game on a nice 7-0 run there, and then had some problems with some turnovers there midway through the first and into the second quarter. And then we remedied that a little bit. So I'm sure they'll talk about that at halftime and come out ready, focused to play a strong second half here.
Both Cubisons with 9 to lead their points coming from the free throw line. But in the winter, swimming had an impressive last weekend with CVC.
Yeah,
right?
CVC hosted out at Hawken High School. Our girls actually won a CVC championship, Valley Division CVC championship. It's our first league championship to add another banner for our girls team, and our boys came in a close second. So both teams really showed well last week, and then both beat North on Tuesday, and then they've got a big meet tomorrow at Madison, 2 o'clock at the East End Y. Anytime we can beat our rival Madison, we will take it, and they'll have a good shot to do that tomorrow. We'll see what happens.
So after this coming week, then we start to get into some districts and things like that, or do they still have a little bit more of the regular
Yeah, they got
season?
a little bit more. Our senior night for swimming's next Friday night, the 31st, and then the following weekend, 5th, 6th, I believe, 7th, somewhere in that range is when our sectional meet will start for swimming.
I know I haven't talked to you since the unique situation a couple weeks ago for the wrestling team. Having it over in the Goodwin Theater, which was a nice little twist to have them up there.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a packed house here, as we often do, and we had basketball going in the field house. We could have put wrestling in there with basketball, but a little hectic, so we decided to give Goodwin Theater a shot. Coach Rowan came up with the idea, and we threw it by some important people. Al Kellogg was huge help, and all the guys that help you out here were extremely helpful as well. So it was an awesome experience for them, and not that we'll see every event in there from now on, but it's going to open up our eyes to the possibilities, and I think we're going to try to have a couple of events wrestling-wise in there every season.
Talking with Ethan a little bit earlier, I know the wrestlers have a big meet coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, they do. They're heading to the Wadsworth. It's called the GIT, Wadsworth Invitational. 16 really, really strong wrestling schools from multiple states. So it's going to be a high level of competition for our guys, but I know they've been working hard and they're ready to go. So we wish them luck tomorrow.
And to round out some of the winter sports with the time that we have here with you, girls basketball. Again, another impressive year under Coach Infalvi. A tough non-conference schedule, some tournament play, but I think it really set them up to be where they're at right now.
We did that on purpose. Coach wanted it that way, and we've had a tough non-conference, but we're playing well in CVC play, and they're 12-4. They play tomorrow at Lakeside, 1 o'clock JV, 2:30 varsity. And then they're back here home next Wednesday, the 29th, where they host Geneva, who's our closest competition in that Lake Division for girls basketball. So it'll be a big game for us on Wednesday against Geneva.
And that will be our next live stream broadcast as well. We'll come your way on Wednesday for that game. So be sure to come out and support the girls. But if you can't, we will have you covered here with that broadcast for the girls. So we'll get ready to start the second half here. TJ, thank you for the time.
All right,
we'll
Gene, thank you very much.
You on Wednesday.
All right, see you then. Go Pirates.
33-30, your halftime scores. We get ready to start the third quarter. Pirates with the 3-point lead. Scored 21 points in the second quarter. as they have that 3-point lead after being down by 1 after the first quarter, as the Bison will start with the ball. It will be Minter, Hill, Bennett, Thornton, and Houston. Your 5 on the floor for the Bison, as Houston step back jumper, and he hits. Daryl Houston now with 15 of the 32 points for the Bison. Pirates lead now down to 1 as Drusciano brings it up, finds Jay Covison. He thought about it for a minute, instead drives, finger roll no good, but he's going to be fouled. The foul will go on Thornton as as Covison, Jake, will head to the line for the Pirates.
And both Covison boys, Gene, had a really good first half with 9 points apiece.
Jake Covison puts up his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. He hits now with 10 points in this ball game. As Ethan mentioned, both of them had 9 in the first half. Jake now takes the lead. Drusciano had 7 for the Pirates as the second one is up and good. Coming into the game, Covison was a 74% free throw shooter as Houston gets into the paint again. Nice little dish off there to Luke Bennett. For Bennett, that's now 6. And it's back to a 1-point deficit for the Bison.
And the Bison's entire offense really is based off Houston driving to the basket. And if the Pirates can shut that down, they really should be set up for success. But they've struggled to do that thus far in the game.
It looked like Holbert was fouled on that drive. No call, but it was Covison there, for the offensive rebound to put that one back. But what Holbert just did on that last possession for the Pirates is what Houston has been doing for the Bison this entire game. As Shiano comes down with the rebound, he's going to travel, as that was nice defense there by Luke Bennett.
Yeah, it looked like Bennett got a hold of the ball there maybe, or at least tried to poke at it, and Shiano got a little scared and grabbed the ball.
37-34, just 1 minute has gone by here in the third quarter. The Pirates lead at 37-34. The Beechwood Bison looking to try to get a statement game here from the Pirates, as that one is off the mark by Minter. Rebound pulled in by Covison. They get it out to Jake. Jake trying to make his move, trying to get in the paint. He was thrown to the ground. It was a late whistle, and it's going to go against number 15. That will go against Hill. That will be his 3rd personal foul. That will be the 2nd team foul here for the Bison, and Jake Covison was in the act of shooting, so he'll head to the free throw line. Covison 2 dribbles, puts it up, rattles it in, as it basically hit every part of the rim before falling. Covison has all the points here in this third quarter, as only 90 seconds have gone off so far, but he has all 3 points for the Pirates, as the second one is up and in. Covison now a perfect 6 of 6 from the free throw line. I take that back, Nate Covison scored as well, as Houston no good. Devon Holbert pulls down the rebound. Houston bodies him as Holbert gets it into Anderson. Anderson drives, comes up just a little bit short as Houston comes down with the rebound. He's pushing back the other way, hands it off to Minter. Minter thought about a 3, and he's going to travel.
And a halftime adjustment, Gene, the Pirates made is whenever Houston gets the ball, they transition, I want to say, almost a zone-like defense where they all kind of collect under the basket and try to stop that drive. And it's really been effective to start this second half.
Drusciano inside to Holbert. Holbert looking for the pass, gets it out to Nate Covison. Covison for 3, got it. Nate Covison with his 2nd 3-point basket of the night.
And both Covison boys continuing to crush it here in the second as well as in the first.
Gonna have to ask, I wonder if their dad was as good a shooter as those two are, as we have a foul going against Devon Holbert. And again, this is going to be a tough decision for Coach Isofano, because that is foul number 4 on Devon Holbert with still 13 plus minutes to go in this second half.
Yeah, I think you just play him until he runs out, Gene. Actually, they'll check Malone in instead.
So Malone will check in. Holbert will sit on the bench. He's not going far. He went right to Coach Ice's seat. So maybe we'll start a little offense-defense, trying to keep him out on the floor for the Pirates. as Holbert averages 7.2 points per ball game. Nice move there by Houston, little up and under as he was able to work in the paint and through a double team.
And if the Pirates do decide to play him mainly on offense, it still hurts them since he is one of their better defenders. He's one of the better athletes on this team at, I think, 6'2" and a sizable weight.
Jalen Anderson bailed out on that call. They're going to call a foul on Jalen Minter. It looked like there was a little forearm shiver from Jalen Anderson onto Minter. But that will be the third foul now on the Bisons in this second half as Schiano gets it over to Nate Covison. Doesn't even think about it, lets it rip from three, no good. Jalen Anderson pulls down the rebound. He's met by a double team, gets it out to Jake. Jake drives into the paint, floater and good. Jake Covison hits again as he is having a fantastic third quarter now with 6 points in this quarter.
And I was just about to say the Pirates were going on a run there, but that made basket by the Bison takes that away as Covison will take the ball down the floor for the Pirates.
Luke Bennett, the last one to score there, as they steal it away, and Houston able to take that one and drop it in. Houston now with 19 points in this ball game. He's had 20 plus in the last two for the Bison, at least the two that I could find online. As Covison puts up that runner, no good, able to get his own rebound. Jalen Anderson has it in the corner. Back up top to Schiano. Schiano dribbles off to his right, thought about a three, back to Anderson. Anderson behind his back to Covison. Covison three, no good. Desmond Malone there, and he puts it in. Perfect spot, perfect opportunity as Desmond Malone now has four, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor, so we'll take it as well. 4:08 to go here in the third quarter. Pirates up by 6, 46-40 here at Spectator Gymnasium.
When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Chandice Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495.
Six-point lead here for the Pirates, 46-40 here in the third quarter, as it has been both Covasins here in this third quarter along with Desmond Malone. Jake Covison has 6, Nate Covison with 5, and Desmond Malone with 2. The only 3 to score here for the Pirates in this third quarter, but the Pirates push it out to a 6-point lead as they're up 46-40, but a nice 4-minute start there for the Pirates, Ethan.
Yeah, they've done a better job in the second half of cleaning up some of the mistakes they made in the first. They've done a better job of defending Beechwood when they drive and attack towards the basket, and also doing a better job of moving the ball on offense as well. One thing they're still struggling with is they have a couple sloppy turnovers still, but if they can fix that up, they can really pull ahead here at the end of the third.
Jake Covison hits that shot as he is continuing his fantastic game and freshman season as Houston goes coast to coast the other way and lays it in again. Houston now with 21 points for the Bison. He's going to keep them in this game as he continues to score basket after basket for the Bison.
And it's almost just too easy for Houston. The Bison are doing a great job of playing physical and making the Pirates work for every point. They're running that press from when they're inbounding from the baseline, and they're trying to create steals to create offensive opportunities, and really they've out-physicaled the Pirates throughout this game, and even despite the obvious physique and skills gap here, they're still able to be in this game.
Drew Schiano had a nice drive. He was fouled. He hits his free throw. He's now a perfect 5 for 5 from the free throw line in this ball game, as that was all set up by a nice steal by Desmond Malone as Schiano hits both. Schiano now has 9 points, comes in averaging 13.3 as Minter trying to work on Nate Covison instead. Shovel pass over to Houston. Houston with Anderson in front of him. Drives to his left, nothing there. Finds Minter. Minter up off the glass and in.
And Beechwood just continuing to drive towards the basket against the Pirates. Coach Isofano ran a little bit of a zone whenever they're pressing there towards the basket at the beginning of the second half, and the Pirates have moved back a little bit from that. They've reverted back to their man, which they typically run. So it'll be interesting to see what Isofano decides to do here moving forward.
There was something called against Houston. I don't know if it was maybe a delay of game after putting that one into the hoop, but the Bison bench got some kind of warning. Couldn't hear the officials from where we're positioned here tonight as Jalen Anderson has it at the top of the key. Over to Schiano. Skip pass over to Covison. Almost stolen there by Luke Bennett, the freshman. He taps it out, so it'll remain Pirate ball. 2:42 to go, 50-44. Pirates with a 6-point lead.
And Covison thought about touching that there, but knowing that if it went out of bounds, it would be Pirate ball, he smartly let it go out.
Schiano over to Jake. Jake swings it to his brother Nate. Back up top to Jake. Back to Nate. 3, no good. Rebound almost pulled in by Houston. Desmond Malone had it. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow staying with the Pirates.
And the Covason's doing a good job of creating ball movement between the two of them there. But something I'd like to see moving forward is maybe a little bit more ball movement towards other players, especially Schiano. I think he's got 7 on the night, as he almost had 10 there, just a little too strong.
Yeah, that three-pointer just off the mark. We're going to have a foul going against Drew Schiano. Usually see that with a little frustration after a miss. You come back and commit a silly foul, and that's what Drew Schiano did on that possession there. So 2:20 to go, 2:22 to go here in the third quarter. The Pirates lead at 50-44 as Minter gets it out to Mo Jones. Jones with a long 3, no good. Rebound almost pulled in by Houston. He stepped on the baseline, so it'll remain Pirate ball.
However, it wouldn't have mattered anyway since Covison caught it as he threw it back inbounds, but Schiano will take the ball down the floor for the Pirates.
Nice bounce pass there. Oh, Houston not happy with that call. Looked like a clean block from here. Maybe when the hand came through, hit Covison, Nate that is, in the face, but a foul will go against Daryl Houston, and for Houston that will be his first. That's basically the only thing he has done wrong here tonight for Beechwood. As Covison rattles that one. Nate Covison now a perfect 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Has 15 points in this ballgame. Had 9 in the first half. Now give him 16 points here as he leads the Pirates in scoring. As Minter drove all the way down, he's going to head to the line. That foul should go against Jake Covison, and for Jake, that will be his second. Now for the Pirates, that is their team third here in this second half.
And the Pirates continuing to foul as Beechwood drives towards the basket.
A lot of attention was paid to Houston there as Minter missed it, but it was Andrew Hill there able to clean up the offensive glass for Beechwood as they get it. Drew Schiano into Nate Covison. Back up top to Schiano. Schiano for 3. Got it! Drew Schiano again connects his second three-pointer of the night. He now has 12, and the Pirates out to a 9-point lead.
And for whatever reason, Gene, Schiano seems like he can shoot from wherever on the floor as Minter knocks down another easy basket.
I think Mo Jones there thought he was going to get the foul as he pushed Drew Schiano off of him. Everyone paused for a moment. Mo Jones decided, you know what, I'm wide open. I might as well take the shot. He hits his first basket of the ballgame. 55-48 your score. 1 minute to go as that one's tipped away. It's going to be stolen by Minter. Minter goes up off the glass and in. Minter now with 10 points. That's Jalen, who wears the number 10 for Beechwood. Drew Schiano thought about a 3 for a moment, puts it on the ground, finds Malone. Malone splits 2 defenders off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled in by Houston. You know he's going to try to go coast to coast as he goes behind the back through 3 Perry defenders, and he hits the runner off the glass. 30 seconds to go here, third quarter. Jalen Anderson picks it up, stops the clock for a moment as Schiano shifts it over to Covison. Covison, Jake. just off the mark. Rebound pulled in, and last touch by the Pirates. A little battle there between Malone and Hill as Noah Stevenson will check in. Jalen Anderson will get a quick break.
And with 21 seconds here remaining in the third quarter, I wouldn't be surprised if the Bison tried to dribble it out a little bit here at first and then set up Houston for a drive right at the end of the quarter.
We're under 10 seconds to go here, third quarter, as Houston has it working on Covison. Nate Covison staying in front of him, 5 seconds. Houston can't shake Covison. Stops at the free throw line, off the mark. Malone heaves it, no good. Almost hits our cameraman, but we'll end the third quarter with the Pirates holding on to that 3-point lead. 55-52 your score, 8 minutes of regulation to go. We'll get Ethan's thoughts on the third quarter when we come back here at Spectator Gymnasium.
When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Candace Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495. When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Candace Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your
Back here for the fourth quarter of Spectator Gymnasium. Gene Winters, Ethan Hicks with you. And Ethan, who was defensive optional in that third quarter, as both teams scored 22 points each in that third.
Yeah, the Pirates did a great job of moving the ball around, and they got a lot of their better shooters, mainly the Covison boys and Shiano, involved in their offensive attack. And really for the Bison, it's really been all Houston and whatever comes as a byproduct of him, whoever's open. But the Pirates were able to clean up their sloppy turnovers a little bit in that third quarter. However, since they were moving the ball a little bit more, the Bison were still able to steal the ball a couple times, as they do so yet again.
As Houston takes the steal, goes to the other end, and lays that one in. Daryl Houston now with 25 points. He has 25 of the 54 for the Bison. It's back to a 1-point lead for the Pirates as they get it into Stevenson. Back up top to Shiano. Shiano over to Malone. Back up top to Shiano. Bounce pass over to Jake Covison. Looks like the Pirates are trying to stall a little bit here as they're just trying to milk the clock as Covison gets it over to Malone. Shiano puts up a three. Front iron no good. Rebound pulled in by Minter. Stevenson on him. Minter gets past him. 1 minute has been played here, fourth quarter, as the ball gets over to Hill. Hill over to Minter. Minter with Malone in front of him. They get it to Houston. Nate Covison has the responsibility right now of trying to stop him as Houston went behind the back. Stevenson comes up with a steal. Jake Covison pushes it back the other way, finds Nate. He thought about a three for a moment. Instead, back up top to Jake. Jake dribbling with two defenders in front of him. Desmond Malone open, puts it on the ground. Stevenson just off back of the rim, no good. Houston pulls it down. He's trying to split two Perry defenders. Kicks it out to Mo Jones. Mo Jones for three, and he hits. Mo Jones now with 5, and Beechwood back to a 2-point lead. Coach Ice doesn't like that, calls a timeout. With 6:14 to go here in the fourth quarter, the Bison have their first lead in a while, 57-55, and even with it only being a 30-second timeout, it's been a sloppy start here to this fourth quarter for both teams. It's just been a couple of easy opportunities for the Bison.
Yeah, the Pirates really need to figure out a way to stop Houston. He's going coast to coast on us almost every other play, or he's kicking it out like he did there to someone who's wide open for a three, and I don't know what the solution is. I think especially with Holbert with those fouls, you can't put him out there to guard Houston, so maybe you try incorporating Richards and Anderson on defense and then trying to sub Holbert in when you're on offense, but I really don't know what you do here if you're the Pirates.
Well, I think Coach Ice is going with you because Holbert has checked in as the Pirates are on offense, so it's Holbert, Shiano, both Covison and Jalen Anderson. You're 5 on the floor for the Pirates as they find themselves down by 2. They get the ball inside to Holbert. Holbert drives, splits the defense, and he's in. Devon Holbert now with 4 points in the ball game. 4 points, 4 fouls for the senior.
And with 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining, we're all tied up here.
As that pass, a nice defense there, nice quick double team as Houston has it, gets it out to Minter. Minter puts up a 3 in front of the Schiano, no good. Holbert pulls down the rebound, and the Pirates look to regain the lead as Jalen Anderson gets it into Cubison, tipped away there by Bennett. Ball pulled in by Minter. He's going to try to go coast to coast. Smart there by Devon Holbert to back out of the way. You can't pick up foul number 5. We have a timeout called by Coach Krasnow. He is in his first year with Beechwood. Another 30-second timeout, so 57-57 your score. We know Houston has been the one scoring as he has 25 of the 57 points for Beechwood. On the flip side for the Pirates, it has been both of the Cubisons. Jake Cubison, he has 17 points. This is all, of course, unofficial because I'm trying to keep track while we go. I have him down for 17. Nate Cubison has 16. Desmond Malone with 4. Drew Schiano with 12. Jalen Anderson with 2. Devon Holbert with 4. So pretty much a balanced scoring here for the Pirates as everybody is getting involved here offensively as we're tied 57-57 here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the Cubison boys have had a great game tonight, but the Pirates have done a good job, especially in the latter half of this game, of moving the ball around in the offensive zone. The only side effect of that is they have generated a couple sloppy turnovers, which have resulted in some easy points for the Bison on some fast breaks, and hopefully they can clear that up moving forward and keep things rolling strong on offense.
So it will be Bison ball to inbound, as Mo Jones will be the one he'll be the trigger man here for the Bison as he's looking, gets it up top to Houston. Nate Cubison right in front of Houston. Houston goes to his right, puts up a runner, no good. He hit the ground again. Jake Cubison pulls down the rebound, gets it up to Anderson. Anderson drives, splits a couple defenders, and he traveled. So another turnover here by the Pirates, giving the ball back as Desmond Malone is ready to check back in as Jalen Anderson will take a quick seat.
And Anderson's a great player, Gene, but sometimes he just likes to travel just a little too much.
It's one of those where you see the opening and your mind's moving faster than what your feet are. As Holbert comes up with that, he almost traveled himself as he ran into Malone, turned the ball over. Nice little pump fake there by by Bennett, as he had the defender fly in front of him, composed himself and put that one in as Beechwood takes the 2-point lead, 59-57. 4:45 to go here, fourth quarter. Devon Holbert, little jumper, rattles in and out. Rebound pulled in by Houston. He's pushing it back the other way. Houston trying to split 3 Pirate defenders. He does that, puts that one up and in. Daryl Houston hits again. He now has 27 points in this ball game.
And the Bison now up 61-57 over the Pirates with only 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
Desmond Malone has it up top, back to Cubison. Long 3 for Jake, and he hits. Jake Cubison from long distance. He puts the Pirates now down by 1.
That's a big basket for the Pirates.
As Houston went the other way, tried to initiate contact again, no call. Nate Cubison having a fantastic defensive night, trying to slow down Houston. Yes, it sounds weird talking about a guy that has 27 points, but Cubison is doing a good job of altering some of his shots. It looked like it was last touch by Beechwood, but it's going to be called off the Pirates as Beechwood will get the ball up by 1 with 3:56 to go.
And the Pirates have a very different strategy from the Bison on the inbound. They retreat all the way back to the offensive zone to just play defense and hopefully prevent the Bison from driving to the basket, whereas the Bison are running a really tight press against the Pirates.
I thought we might have had a travel there, but I think the foul's going to go against Nate Cubison as he was step for step with Jalen Minter. They're going to call a push on him.
And the Pirates not liking a few of the most recent calls here by the officials.
So that's the third on Nate as this ball is inbounded to Minter with Malone in front of him. Minter and the Bison get it up top to Houston. Houston trying to waste a little clock here as the Bison are up by 1. Nate Cubison again trying to feel out where the pick's coming from. It was a double pick that time. As Jake Cubison now trying to stay in front of Houston. Houston gets it over to Hill. Hill back up top to Houston. Devon Holbert and Cubison on him. Back up top to Bennett, and we're going to have another foul going against Nate Cubison. I believe that's going to be his 4th. So now you have Devon Holbert and Nate Cubison both with 4 fouls. One more, and they could both be out of this game as Jalen Anderson's getting ready to check back in. And that would be another big loss for the Pirates, as tonight Nate Cubison has 16 points. Had 9 in the first half. As he checks out, he's not going to go far. They're getting a little coaching there from Coach Monty. The JV victorious here tonight, 54-35. As Houston goes behind his back. Nice block from behind by Drew Schiano as it goes into the hands of Holbert. Holbert pushing back the other way. Holbert out to Malone. Malone thought about a 3, instead puts it on the ground. Little floater, no good. Rebound pulled in by Minter. 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. 61-60. Beechwood with the lead over the Pirates. As that pass inside. Get it inside to Luke Bennett. Back up top to Hill. Hill puts up a 3. Very ill-advised as Drew Schiano now comes down with the rebound.
Yeah, that was almost like a line drive 3 attempt as Schiano attempts a 3.
At least that one had arc as it went off the back of the rim. As the nice little bounce pass to Mo Jones. Mo Jones off the glass and in for Jones. Now he has 7. Back to a 3-point lead for Beechwood. Looks like Coach Ice is going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 63-60 your score. Coach Ice didn't like something, so he's talking with one of the officials. So we'll take a timeout as well. 63-60 your score. The Pirates find themselves down by 3 here at Spectator Gymnasium.
When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Chandice Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495.
Back here, 63-60. So as we went to break, Coach Ice was trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Ethan, I think there was a timeout called that maybe he didn't want to be taken. And I don't know if maybe the officials saw something that was maybe a potential signal for a timeout. But anyways, the Pirates were charged with that last timeout on that last possession. As Drew Schiano puts up that 3 just off the mark. Rebound pulled in by Bennett. Bennett trying to bring it back the other way. Looked like he slid a little bit. I'm not sure how that wasn't a travel, but the Bison keep control of the ball. As Minter gets it back to Mo Jones. Mo Jones for 3, no good. Rebound pulled in by Andrew Hill. This has been the story of this game. Offensive rebounds and extra possessions for the Bison have kept them in this game, as that was a wild shot, but another offensive rebound as Hill pulls that one down. Houston with Devon Holbert in front of him. Holbert with 4 fouls. He has to be careful here as Houston ran into Jalen Anderson. Nothing there. As we are going to have a whistle, and we have a little discussion going. I'm not sure what the whistle was for. I'm not sure what stopped it. The fans here in front of us want a little bit of a travel call. I don't know if maybe because Houston had a shirt untucked, but it seems like a weird time to stop the possession and stop the clock, as Malone will check out and Nate Cubison will check in.
To me, it seemed like there was a little bit of confusion as to whether a timeout was called by Beechwood, but they'll just elect to have them inbound it and see what they can do offensively.
Minter has it up top with Jalen Anderson in front of him. 1:20 to go here. 3-point lead for the Bison as Mo Jones puts up a three and he hits. Mo Jones now with 10 down the paint. Looked like there was a foul on Holbert, and I think that's going to be it for Holbert. Nope, they're just going to call a common out of bounds play.
Okay.
They just say that he lost it instead of a foul. Looked like Holbert wrapped him up a little bit. We're at 48 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Pirates down by 4, 66-62. As Jones bounces it in as it goes into the hands of Bennett. Stolen by Cubison. Jay Cubison over to Anderson. Anderson off the glass. Rolls around the rim, no good. Jay Cubison offensive rebound. He goes off the glass and in. Coach Ice calls a timeout. And Jake Cubison now with 22 points in this game. Cubison coming in averaging 11. So that is he doubles up his season average as Coach Ice takes a 30-second timeout. And Ethan now with just under 30 seconds to go here in this ball game. Pirates find themselves down by 2. So do you try to foul here? Do you try to play a little bit aggressive, try to get a steal? Or do you try to let Houston just go down and maybe get an easy shot just so you can have the last possession?
Well, I think what you do here is you have Anderson try to get a steal to start. He's got very quick hands. He's often able to come up with a steal for the Pirates. And you just tell him, hey, be a little bit flexible with how much you go for it. And if you get a foul, we can live with that. And we'll come in only down by 2, maybe shoot some free throws. We'll see what happens. But the Pirates just down by 6. They did a great job of getting those 2 quick layups there on a sloppy Bison turnover that put them back into this ball game.
Almost a steal there by Cubison. If that ball is going to be tipped out, it's going to be. We're going to have a little bit of a meeting. It's going to remain Bison ball. Coach Ice doesn't like that. I thought it was last touch by Beechwood, but instead they will remain with the ball. So the starting 5 out there for the Pirates right now. 2 of the starting 5 in foul trouble in Nate Cubison and Devon Holbert. As Minter gets it over. Minter has it at the top. 25 seconds and counting.
The Pirates
down
got
by
to
2.
press.
As Mo Jones gets it into Minter. Minter wide open. Instead gets it over to Hill. Almost a steal. We're going to have a foul called. And we're going to have a foul. Holbert does not like that call at all, as it's a push on Holbert, and that's going to be his 5th. There, too, he has to be a little careful as he slammed the ball on the ground. That could have easily been a technical foul, as the official now comes over to warn him to settle down just a little bit. As that is now officially the 5th on Holbert, so he will foul out of the ball game. Devon Holbert will fall out with 6 points in the ball game as Desmond Malone will check in. So right now you sit with 15 seconds to go. Pirates down by 2, 66-64. Beechwood with the ball. They inbound it into the backcourt. He's going to be fouled right away. That's going to be Jalen Minter heading to the line as Desmond Malone will pick up the foul for Malone. That will be his 2nd.
Well, actually, my bad. The Bisons will shoot 1 and 1 as that was the Pirates' 7th team foul.
I think we're a little slow adding the Holbert one up to the scoreboard as Minter will head to the line. Jalen Minter now with his 5th free throw attempt here tonight. 1 and 1 is good. He's a perfect 5 for 5 from the free throw line. He now has 11 points. As Minter gets ready for his 2nd, 12.6 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Pirates right now down by 3 as the student section gets loud here at Spectator Gymnasium. 2nd one up and in. We have a quick timeout by Beechwood. Beechwood now up by 4.
And those were 2 big consecutive made free throws by Minter there of Beechwood as that puts him up 4. And now it's a 2-possession game with just under 13 seconds remaining.
Pirates had a 3-point lead coming into this 4th quarter. Find themselves right now down by 4. So for the Pirates, you would think three-pointers, not a problem with this team. Both Cubison boys can hit. Drew Schiano, can hit. Jalen Anderson as well. You're without Devon Holbert, and you're one foul away from losing Nate Cubison. But again, hit a basket, maybe even go for a quick 2 and try to bring a little bit of pressure for Beechwood at the foul line. Only problem with that, Ethan, they've only missed one free throw here tonight.
Yeah, and you only have 13 seconds remaining here, so you need to get a quick basket here and then send Beechwood to the line. Hopefully they miss at least one of those, and then you can come back at the end and try to get a quick score yet again, but that's going to be a lot to accomplish for the Pirates with such a limited amount of time remaining.
With my unofficial count, Beechwood 14 of 15 from the free throw line here tonight. A lot of that coming in the first 3 quarters when Houston seemed like he was going almost every other possession. So 12.6, Jalen Anderson will be the one to inbound here for the Pirates as he looks to get it into Schiano. Schiano splits the defense. Looked like he was pushed, and there it is. A foul will be called on Luke Bennett. For Bennett, that will be his first. Bison not into the bonus yet, as they have one more foul to commit before the Pirates will start to shoot 1-and-1s. But the thing for the Bison there, that took almost 3 seconds off the clock. As Schiano has it into Malone. Not quite sure as Malone falls. We're going to have a foul going against Houston, I believe.
But that's smart by the Bison, because really what the Pirates have to do here is make the first one and then intentionally miss the second and then get a three-pointer here with only 5.8 seconds remaining. So we'll see if Malone can make the first here.
That foul will go against Hill. 1-and-1 opportunity for Malone. Goes off back rim, no good. We're going to have a foul. Oh, we might have a timeout first. That's good because that would have been Cubison's 5th. But Malone misses on the free throw opportunity that he had. Malone coming in at a 43% free throw shooter. So the Pirates find themselves now down by 4 with about 6 seconds to go here in the ballgame. The Bison will inbound when they break this huddle. So for Coach Ice and the Pirates, they were looking to improve to 7-6 on the season. If they don't have a miracle in store, they'll fall to 6-7 with their next game coming up on the 25th, as they'll be at Lakeside. They'll actually have a home-and-home with Lakeside on the 25th at 7:30. Then they'll play them at home on the 28th. Our next live stream broadcast will come your way on Wednesday, as the girls will be action here at Spectator Gymnasium, against Geneva. So as the final 10 seconds run out here on this timeout, the Pirates down by 4, as it has been all Daryl Houston for the Bison, as he has 27 points here tonight. He's working on a fantastic 3-game stretch. Had 27 against Hawken earlier this week and 24 2 meetings ago against Edgewood. As they get ready to inbound, Mo Jones gets it in. We're going to have a foul. It's going to be on Anderson or Cubison. They're going to call it on number 1, Jalen Anderson. So for Anderson, that's his second. That's going to send Minter to the line. For Jalen Minter, he has 12 points. He's hit 3 field goals, but is a perfect 6 of 6 from the free throw line here tonight. As they slowly make their way down to the other end of the floor. 3.4 seconds to go. As Minter, the sophomore, wears number 10, steps to the line. 3-4 dribbles. Puts the first one up, and we have a lane violation coming against the Bison. So we'll wave that free throw away. We want to keep this game going here. Maybe we could get a 3-pointer with a foul and try to tie and send it overtime. As Schiano takes it from midcourt. Tried to draw contact, no good. And your final here tonight, 68-64, as the Pirates come up on the short end by 4 to the Bison. It was a tough fourth quarter here, Ethan, for the Pirates, as they let a 3-point lead slip away and end up losing by 4.
Yeah, the Pirates struggled to execute at the end of the game, and that's really what cost them. I really think they were the better team tonight. They just weren't able to execute. They had some poor defense, especially against Houston, and multiple sloppy turnovers, and that's really what cost them the game. And then Beechwood also did a great job of capitalizing on the free throw opportunities we gave them, and really just didn't work out for the Pirates tonight.
And the one thing that the Bison had going all night, along with getting to the free throw line and getting their free throws up and made, was Daryl Houston, the junior, who wore number 11, 27 points, 13 in the first half, 14 coming in the second half. But it was a lot of drives for him, trying to get to the basket, create, getting fouled, and going to the free throw line.
Yeah, and he did a great job of driving to the basket, and Beechwood's entire offense was really centered around him driving to the basket and either finishing it himself or kicking it out to somebody else for a three, or maybe somebody picking up a rebound off a missed layup, and they just did a really good job of executing that tonight.
And even with letting this one slip away late, it was Jake Cubison leading the way with 22 points. The freshman doubled up his season average. He came in averaging 11 points per game. He ends up with 22. Nate Cubison with 16. Drew Schiano with 12. So again, it was a balanced attack for the Pirates, just when they needed the points late, unable to come up with them. So the Pirates will be back in action on the 25th as they'll travel to Lakeside. We'll have a live stream broadcast coming your way on Wednesday as the girls will be in action against Geneva. So for the last time here tonight, the boys fall to the Beechwood Bison 68-64. They lose by 4 here tonight at Spectator Gymnasium.
When you smile, does the whole world smile with you? Dr. Rusty Albrecht, Dr. Chandice Richards, and Dr. London Albrecht are committed to improving your smile. At Albrecht Family Dentistry, we can handle all your dental needs, including dental implants, crowns, dentures, partials, relines, extractions, root canals, veneers, tooth whitening, and clear braces. Don't let anything stand between you and the smile that you've always wanted. Call 440-358-0495.